Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be showing a watercolor technique that I'm calling stained glass windows. Okay, this is what it looks like. You can still read through it. Okay, so I want to show you how I did it. It looks really cool. The ones in this book are a different brand. Okay, I just want to briefly show you. I have this inexpensive set that I got at the big box store, and that's what I used in this one. And even though they're inexpensive, here's the problem. Can you see the orange on my fingers? Okay, so the paint can come off, which isn't that big of a deal because it does look really pretty. So if that, you think that's going to be a problem, I mean in general they're not going to go anywhere, but with the inexpensive sets that can tend to happen. Okay, so that one aside, I use rocks to hold my pages. Okay, these you can even see that the colors are more intense because it's a set that I spent a little bit more on. Whatever's in your budget, whatever you have, I'll use both. Okay, the one I'm using today is a Jane Davenport. I hope you can see it. There we go. Jane Davenport set. And this definitely is not a promotion. It's just something I happen to have at home. Okay, so in case I didn't hold it correctly before, and hopefully I held this correctly. There we go. Okay, so I want to show you how I do it. I do it, it's not really, it is sort of a random thing. Okay, I pick a page that doesn't have any, it could even have pictures. Okay, because I don't know yet how I want to decorate this page, but I'm going to go ahead and do my, excuse me, stained glass windows. So, in my paint set, it comes with a little card because when you see them in the pans, they look a lot darker. So I made a little card so I could see what the colors are when it dries. Okay, so I have a great big jar of water. It's a quart, and the reason I have a great is actually a spaghetti sauce jar, recycled. The reason I have one that's so big is because when you're changing colors, every square, if you have a great big thing of water, you don't have to change your water the whole project. Okay, another thing over here, these are recycled papers. This is a knitting pattern I printed off that I didn't need. So what I do, because this book has a nice edge and I don't want to ruin the picture on the edge, I'm putting a sheet underneath. I like to use computer paper, it's nice and thin. Put a rock. Okay, I try to get it as close to the spine in there as possible. That way, if I go over the edge with my paint, it won't get on the binding. Okay, on this one, I'm not minding if it gets on the binding. You can see some green under there and some yellow. And I'm not worried about this one because it doesn't have any, this has a fancy edge. Okay, so let me jump in. I'm going to be using a, what size is this? 3/8 inch Simply brush. Okay. Okay, you want to use a lot of water. I'm going to start with a light color. My favorite, the yellow. And I'm just going to make a square. Try not to get your page too wet. Okay, spread it out. It will dry lighter. And a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more water. Spread it out. While I'm still doing yellow, I'm going to go ahead and do one on the other page. I just do one of each in a different spot. Maybe I'll do it right in the middle. Oops, I got a little bit of pink in there, so it's going to make a really pretty orange. I'm okay with that. Okay, yellow, done. Swish your brush around, go to another color. How about, this one's called Fairy Tale. It's pretty intense. So I'm gonna go quickly and lightly. Oh yeah, pretty. A little bit more. Okay, in other projects I was wetting the entire page first, but then my page got really warped. So since this is sort of a slop it on type of project, I'm not wetting the whole page. Okay, and put one on the other side. Pretty much wherever you want. I'm doing squares, and then, because that's what I did before and it looked good, that's what I'm demonstrating, but I also will be doing some with curvy edges. Maybe I'll make a video for that, because I think that would look really nice. Okay, I'm going to go to a pretty blue. Move my thing. Let's do a big blue in the middle. And then I usually have enough on my brush I can just spread it out. Okay, don't be too worried about making it perfect, otherwise you don't want to work the paper too much. If your brush is too wet, blot it on your paper. That's another reason I like having it there. Okay, other side, pretty blue. How about over here? I'm going to make it a rectangle instead of a square. It's a little wet. Try to straighten it out a little bit. All the way to the edge. Okay, 3 colors done, moving right along. How about a purple? Oh, this one's pretty. This is called Mystic. Let's see, I'm going to do a rectangle over here. Doing big ones on this page instead of a bunch of little ones. This set only has about 12 colors and I don't even want to use them all. I'm going to let that stay light because this color can get pretty intense. And if the one on the other page comes out a little bit darker, it's no big deal. It's just no big deal. And I'm going to make this a rectangle. But that's a little bit too light. The color's so pretty, I want a little bit more. Okay, moving right along. How about, one of my favorite colors in here is the, excuse me, apple green. Jane calls it Jiminy, I guess like a cricket. Wait till you see how nice it is. I'm going to do this block right here. Oh yes. Whoops, I'm too wet. Spread it out evenly first. Okay, and then if I want to make it a little more intense, I can dab some of the green around and spread it. Once it's a little bit wet, it'll spread better. And if you don't go quick enough and you end up with some little blops in there of green, that's fine. I'm going to do a nice big one down here. This whole thing, because I really like this green. Why not? Spread it out quickly before it dries. Oops, need a little bit more. Okay, that looks a little dark, so add a little water, spread it around. Now, if you have a part where you think it's just way too wet, well wait, I didn't do it yet. I'll do that at the end and show you what I do. Okay, need another color. Trying to go quickly since making a video. Let's see, I want to, ooh, this bright. I want to do this ink. It's kind of dark, but you know, it adds some drama. So it does look like ink. Oops, I'm straight. And I decided, you know, just go to the edge. What am I doing? And then, okay, I really don't want to make that one any darker. I'm just gonna leave it. And I need one of those over here. But over here, so that it's not next to the other one. And since it's not over any words, I can make it a little bit darker. Sorry, it might be off camera. I will hold up the whole thing when I'm done. Okay, a few more. I want to do this one called, is this Frida? Yeah, Frida. I don't know, it's supposed to be like a lipstick or what. Oh, I only have one more over here. Ooh, look at that. And where it touches my blue, it makes purple. Lovely. And over here. Oh, that's too wet. Okay, I'm gonna do a big one here. I'm gonna need another, I have another block over there to fill up. Okay, I got one block left. Hold on, let me just finish this with this pretty color. Spread it. That's why I'm not using a really fancy brush, because I'm sort of scribbling around. Ooh, that looks good. I might add a little bit more to this one so it's a little brighter. There we go, so it sticks out from the other one. Okay, I need one more here. I'm gonna do this dark green I didn't do yet, called Mermaid. Okay, I did this so quickly, but this is really just to demonstrate, and I did it light enough that I can still read. Now I have a blank spot in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. Why not? Okay, now there it is. Okay, simple, easy, and then I just set it in the sun to dry. So give it a whirl with your watercolors. It's just paint, and you can still read through it, so don't be afraid. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Good luck with your watercolors.